Okay. Um, Hello, this is Brendan Duff. Today I'll be talking about Starbucks and staying with the times. So basically, I will be highlighting how Starbucks has used different technological advancements over time to improve both their advertising and their customer retention, and just the overall profit and success of their business as a whole. It's very interesting. I guess in the article we had just read. Um, drive-throughs had existed in the United States since like the 1920s, and Starbucks, even though it didn't utilize its first ever drive-through in California until 1994, um, the drive-through became immensely successful for Starbucks, and by 2010, um, over 40 to 50% of all Starbucks has already had drive-throughs, and now a decade later, almost a decade and a half later, we're seeing the same sorts of changes with different Web 2.0 technologies, mobile, the rise of smartphones and everything. And Starbucks is capitalizing on that, and again taking advantage of the trends and using that using we see here the Starbucks mobile app to again stay with the times and keep customers using their service. The Starbucks mobile app is a very effective collaborative system between employees and consumers. Customers can just go onto their phone and they can order whatever they would like. They have unlimited, well, I guess limited to the menu of Starbucks, but they have unlimited customization at their fingertips, which is something that consumers love. They can go onto the app, they can look at whatever they would like to buy, they can take as long as they'd like to. It's not like they're waiting in line or anything. They can take as long as they would like to decide what they want and order it. And it also reduces drive-through and in-store wait times because you're ordering before you even got into the store. The employees can make it quicker. They can prepare your order quicker. You can even pay on the app as well. And so the speed between the transaction between employee to consumer gets dramatically quicker, which improves Starbucks business and it keeps consumers happy because everybody wants their food quick or their drinks quick. But building off of that, Starbucks has also implemented a loyalty program along with their app designed to improve customer retention because it encourages them to visit the store over and over again by giving them points for every purchase that can be redeemed for future deals or promotions or stuff like that. So customers will want to come back to the store so that they can continue to redeem points and items at like discounted prices. I know, like I worked at the Emmitsburg Rudders over the summer, and they had a similar sort of program where you would get a cent per gallon off of gas with every transaction you made, and it like accumulates over time. So the most I got, I think, was like 73 cents per gallon. But that's just another example of how companies are using programs such as this on the mobile apps, and they're staying with what every consumer loves to do, which is just sit on their phone and order whatever they want. And so by adding retention programs like that, consumers will keep coming back. They'll keep using the app. They'll keep ordering food so that they can get deals on or gas or in Starbucks' case, different like discounted drinks and stuff like that. Um, and so I think it's a very good example of how Web 2.0 Web 2.0 technology can create a collaborative system between customers and consumers. They can work together to benefit both parties and create an efficient business and an efficient satisfaction for the customer. Um, Another thing that Starbucks really does a good job of utilizing is thriving off of being trendy. So this could be on like social media platforms such as, let me move my, I don't know if my camera's in the way here, but yeah. Um, they use a lot of cost-effective advertising through small micro-influencers on TikTok. They'll be like making different drinks from Starbucks, or like this will be their go-to order, and if they have a following, people that follow them will start to order that drink, and it's basically free advertising for Starbucks because they don't really have to do anything. It's just people who are watching these individuals, I guess, that will be starting to follow their trends and drink the same drinks as them. An example here up top, these are two popular YouTubers that Starbucks used to basically promote drinks for them. I mean, they just made videos of themselves drinking Starbucks products, and their followers all went and did the same, and then the same same token of that, on the bottom, here's Taylor Swift, and you know how that goes. All her followers would then probably proceed to drink like as much as they can of that Starbucks drink, and it's strange to think about, but celebrity endorsement and like social media endorsement in today's day and age, it really works, and Starbucks and other businesses like them are understanding that and using it to their advantage, because at the end of the day, it is a system that gets them much closer to the consumer. It gets them in the consumer's mind, gets them familiar with the consumer, and it'll make their product something that the consumer wants to buy. But in the next decade or so, who knows what Starbucks could even continue to do with all the new changes that are coming, especially with the Web 3.0 like approaching in the near future. It's interesting to think about the different things that Starbucks has the potential to do, and this is actually, funny enough, this is an AI generated image, but I think personally that artificial intelligence will play a huge role in Starbucks' future business model. I think automation and personalization are the two things that Starbucks has been continuing to hit on even since the 1990s, whether it be with the mobile app or with the drive-through. Starbucks is really pushes these two main ideas, that they want consumers to be able to customize what they want, and they want to be able to do it quickly and efficiently. So I think it's very realistic to say that bots or AI systems to completely automate the ordering process, it's something that really could happen. You could have like a chat bot, I guess, that you would talk to on the app, or just some sort of, just like you're doing a mobile order in general, that could just become commonplace, and then you go to the store to pick it up, or you go to a window to pick it up. But another interesting idea I had regarding personalization would be like an AI-assisted customization option that would allow a consumer to basically like create their own drink from scratch, whether they draw it or design it themselves, and then the model can just kind of put that order into the store and recreate it. And obviously, I mean, if I had a perfect business idea for that, I would be creating it and be getting rich right now. But I think that's some sort of vague idea that Starbucks could probably utilize in their future business models. And 10 years from now, if AI-assisted customization or AI bot systems were part of the workplace like Starbucks, I probably wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's with the way the web is advancing and the way technology is advancing, it's very realistic to embrace these changes. But especially with a company like Starbucks, they've continued to stay on top of their game. They've continued to do everything they can to stay relevant, to keep consumers coming back, and I think it's realistic to assume that it's a system they're going to stick with for years to come. So that's a lot of how Starbucks, I'm trying to go to these are just my references, but that's just Starbucks, how they use their technology to their advantage to stay relevant in the workplace, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.